Right now we're going to do another new song that's coming out on this next album. And back in May of 1998, my wife and I, we bought a camper trailer. We parked it at a place up there in northern Maine. And as soon as we drove in and set up, I had a ball cap on like a lot of you gents do here today. Yeah, and mine said USSC Wolf. And this little feller, 5'4", he spotted that, and boy, he was over there in a heartbeat and introduced himself. And come to find out, he was a veteran, and he was in the U.S. Marine Corps. And we got to know him. We became real good friends. But then a couple years later, he passed away, and the best guess was he had lung cancer due to Agent Orange. So his death really hit me kind of hard. A man's younger than me, shouldn't be dying before me. I wrote a song about him, and I call it Frenchie, and if there are any Marines here in the room, well, this is for you.
I love it. Before I was a submarine sailor, I was also a Marine.
Oh, that's right. I met him at Birchhaven in May of '98. He saw my Seawolf ball cap and said it was just great to meet a fellow veteran here in northern Maine, someone who understood the war, who understood the pain. We'd sit around the campfire and never say a word. Our silence spoke in volumes, the things that our hearts heard. I think about him often, he really touched me deep. Sometimes when I'm all alone, I break down and weep. Frenchie was a rifleman, barely past his teens. He did his tour in Vietnam in the United States Marines. He saved the life of Ollie North, a man that he called Blue. Then Agent Orange took his life at only 52. He dearly loved his family. Sweet Beth was his wife. His children, Mark and Kathy, were so much of his life. His grandkids, John and Bragan, he did appreciate. Bragan was just 3 years old, Jonathan was 8. His smile was so contagious, his face so shining bright. His fine sense of humor made everything seem right. His courtesy for others was never once constrained. Though he had troubles of his own, he never once complained. Frenchie was a rifleman, barely past his teens. He did his tour in Vietnam in the United States Marines. He saved the life of Ollie North, a man that he called Blue. Then Agent Orange took his life at only 52. On Labor Day in Y2K, they met him in Presque Isle. Ollie North and 4 Marines joined him for a while. All were combat veterans who made this last commute to show him that they loved him and give one last salute. Always Semper Fidelis, he did answer the call. Though he stood only 5'4", his legend's 10 feet tall. He was a true life hero, he did his duty well. Frenchie's gone to heaven, 'cause he did his time in hell. Frenchie was a rifleman, barely past his teens. He did his tour in Vietnam in the United States Marines. He saved the life of Ollie North, a man that he called Blue. Then Agent Orange took his life at only 52. Thank you very much. I didn't mention that he was in Oliver North's company in Vietnam.